So the Middle East is becoming increasingly important for institutional investors. What we see is the fact that the governments are looking to actually transform themselves away from oil and to look to create opportunities to attract more capital flows into the region. That, coupled with activities such as released in terms of summer regulations, such as inclusion in FTSE and MSCI indices, means it's becoming far more attractive for investors. You also see activities such as the line, NEOM, in Saudi Arabia, which is again a diversification away from the oil economy. So creating a smart city that helps to diversify Saudi Arabia away from its petrochemical and oil industries. So there are increasing liberalizations of the markets, making it easier for omnibus accounts to be established and for investors to really gain access to those markets. GDP is growing quite substantially compared to most of the European world, and therefore that attraction in terms of capital flows becoming quite interesting. Also, what we're seeing from a local Dubai perspective is that there are changes in the local regulations around investments by retail investors into retail funds. No longer will they be able to invest directly into UCITS funds, but will need to, from March next year, 2024, invest directly into local funds. And that's created huge opportunities for asset managers looking to capture some of those flows by establishing capabilities onshore in the DIFC. Now, Standard Chartered Bank, we've been in the UAE and the Middle East for many, many years. We're one of only a few providers that are able to actually provide a one-stop shop to support those asset managers in those launching of new funds. So alongside some of the changes that I mentioned in terms of the funds industry itself, there's also a lot of focus around GCC passporting of funds going forward, and also an emancipation of the pension industry, where we are looking to ensure that we are supporting some of the government and regulatory initiatives where they're creating workplace pensions. Ultimately, what this means is that the Middle East is trying to assert itself and counteract some of the challenges that they've had historically from a US and European perspective. So ultimately establishing themselves as a strength and a powerhouse in the financial services sector. And this is one of the ways that they're looking to do that. That creates huge opportunities for us. It creates huge opportunities for asset managers and other providers in the region.